Hey everyone, Tony here. Wanted to make a quick video about the 1952 top set. I'll be showing the ones I currently have in my collection. And the reason I'm thinking about this set on a random Saturday morning is because I was filling out my baseball card Hall of Fame ballot that Ray from Philly puts out. And he does a wonderful job with that. And I'm like, oh, I saw the Andy Pafko card, and that's probably my favorite 1952 Topps card. And I saw it's on the ballot again. I'm like, oh, why not just show my cards? So here we got number one, Mr. Pafko himself. Lucky enough to have two of these. The first one, the unsigned copy. These are both redbacks. You do have some cards in the first one or two series that have blackbacks. Those came out first, Topps thought, and I actually have a few blackbacks that I'll show, such as this one. Topps thought, well, the blackbacks, which came out first, a little bit harder to get in that early series, not enough contrast, so they went to the redbacks. So going back to the Pafko card here, you see this one, typical rubber band marks. There's a coffee or Ovaltine stain on it. Just like the pose. I'm not even a Dodgers fan or Pafko, but it's just something about this card. And here's the signed copy. And for those folks wondering about the 83 Topps reprint, which was produced by their Ireland facility, like the Tiffany sets, here's about the difference in the size between cards issued by Topps from 52 to 56 versus what became the standard starting with the 57 set. Here's my Don DiMaggio, number 22, blackback. Another favorite of mine from this set. Here's Monty Irvin. That's a redback. Warren Spahn, interesting looking card. Not one of my favorites, but I like how the colors pop on this, especially with the red background, blackback. Here's my Gil Hodges, redback. Duke Snider, that's a blackback. Robin Roberts, one of my favorite players. Now this is an early autographed. The red ink kind of makes it hard to see against the background. Enos Slaughter. Read a few things about him recently. Interesting topics about his relationship with Jackie Robinson early on. Here's Feller. Here's Old Red. The Big Cat. And they refer to him as the Big Cat on the back, which is pretty cool. One of my other favorite player, Pete Reeser. And the back of his card actually calls him Pistol Pete, which was his nickname at the time. And they refer to his frequent injuries, mainly the concussions, the broken bones, and everything else he had going on in his career. Could have been a real great player if not for those injuries. And much like other cards in this particular series, this has the cream color back instead of the black, instead of the more of a brown back. Here's the Ashburn. Despite being a Philly, not one of my favorite players, but I loved listening to Ashburn announce games along with Callis. Here's my Mays. Bob Lemon. Here is my Jackie. This used to be in an SGC holder. The holder got cracked, so I decided to have it crossed over at the last National in Cleveland. Here's the Campy. Growing up, this was usually the third highest card in the set. If you look at a price guide from the early 80s, that would show it. Campy and Mays were pretty much on par price-wise. Mantle and Matthews were always the valuable cards in the set when I started collecting. So just check out some of the earlier price guides and you'll see. Here's the Pee Wee Reese. Here we got the Dick Williams, another one of my favorite cards. Not just for how it looks, but Williams as a manager. 67 Red Sox that went to the World Series. Then the first two A's teams couldn't handle working with Finley, so, or I should say for Finley and with Finley, so he got out of there. And here's another one of my favorite cards in the set. Picked this up from Tony Schaefer, who owns Monster Cards. Keep it in this plastic because Tony gave me a handwritten note on the back. And there's a nice article in this magazine put out by the Glossos, Joseph and Renata. I'll take some pictures of it. And it talks about whether Topps reprinting this set, it will have an impact on original card prices. Also talks about how Topps had to spend $220,000, which is an estimate, to secure the rights of the players, which they weren't able to get everyone. So players like Dom DiMaggio isn't in this reprint set. He's in the regular set, obviously. And they went over the print process, how in 52, Topps used all black and white photos, and then the process they used to colorize them with the artwork. So I'll take pictures of the pages or scans, and I'll put them at the end of this video. Thanks, folks. Have a nice weekend.